Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. So this reading is for Aquarius all placements, but if you happen to find yourself here, there's definitely a message for you. Okay, so this download, it came in on 4/27/23, so those numbers might mean something to you. At 4:16, okay, and what I was hearing was Selena Gomez's song, sang off key in my chorus, and then I had to hate you to love me. All right, and Spirit had me note that Selena or Celine is for moon, right? So something hidden from you, but I definitely feel it's going to be shown because we're doing this before the full moon. Okay, or you also might be just like listening to Selena Gomez at this time and that kind of a thing. So before we get into it, let's just ding the bell, asking the Holy Spirit to come in and cover this reading, bless this reading, and all who come to it. Yes. Also, this was in my dream journal because I was recording a dream and then it came through. So dragons might mean something to you at this time, or might be one of your spirit guides, or that kind of energy just might be helping you to open up your heart, helping you to open up your third eye so that you can see the truth, accept the truth, and then of course always forgive the truth, right? Whatever that is. So this is from my Does He Love Me deck. Let's see. Let's get some more info on this. He's saying off key in my chorus. So a little bit of bitterness or resentment, like reviewing a past relationship and seeing how this person actually was sabotaging maybe your effort for healing, or maybe sabotaging a business, or maybe sabotaging relationships or family ships. Okay, someone who how was it saying? Someone like off key, like someone who they were doing it backhandedly, and just because you were in the relationship at the time, you didn't see it, but now all of it is coming to. I feel like you've been asking a lot of questions for like, why did it end, or why did it happen, that kind of thing, just trying to get some understanding around the reflective work you might be doing at this time, or just trying to heal your heart from it. So what came out is, does he love me? Yes. So definitely divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming through. You are in a period of healing from unrequited love. You must feel safe to receive love again. Have courage, open your heart in the near future, okay? And something with a sexual union. So I feel like you may be at this time, or you may need to be cutting cords to this person in your sacral chakra, all right, from your womb. Those kind of energies, or even your ovaries, if you had a miscarriage or an abortion, or maybe you wanted to have children with this person, or maybe you do have children with this person, and you guys are either in separation, or you're getting a divorce, or something has ended in some kind of way. I almost feel like it was very, not abrupt, but maybe there was like a huge thing where you found something out and you had to leave, okay? I was playing games, okay? Divine masculine in the future. So maybe this is what is going to be revealed to you. They might actually, say, I'm sorry, I was playing games, I was playing with your heart, I wasn't ready, my mind wasn't in it, my heart wasn't in it, that kind of a thing. Numbers that are coming out is 929, 033, 02, and 022. Okay, so definitely I feel like there's some kind of mastery over you just trusting again and you coming into alignment with your soul. All right, that kind of 2 cups energy, but it's the 2 cups energy where you are loving yourself again. So there goes the other song by Selena Gomez, I had to hate you to love me, right? So I feel like this was the catalyst to put you on your self-love journey. Okay, yeah, mind games came out again. Divine feminine present. So I feel like you might be healing from the psychological manipulation that you're now seeing. Like, it's almost as if like you're okay. Yeah, so you're having a lot of regret and maybe self-resentment where you have to forgive yourself for ignoring the red signs or the red flags. So even the red sign, so maybe there might have been a big red sign, right? That maybe either like kind of kicked you or flipped you right into a spiritual awakening, a tower moment. Okay, number 16. That number might be also important for you or significant. You are all I really have in this world, DM present. Okay. So I do feel like this person, 917, that you were wish fulfillment and they may be trying to get back with you because they see that you were wish fulfillment and they really want to up their game. That's so funny. But they're still coming from it from a low mental state, right? Because they're not taking accountability for their own actions is what's coming through. And I feel like once you really allow yourself to forgive yourself and to move forward, I hear a lot of self criticism, that kind of thing coming through, like, you're so stupid, why did you stay so long, those kinds of things, right, coming through. 6-6. So it really is, for Spirit is trying to let you know that your path, your purpose is you. Okay, that to start to put yourself first and not feel like it's something selfish to do. So I feel like this person made you feel that a lot, like when you're trying to do things to heal yourself or to feel good about yourself, they would like give you backhanded comments. Maybe if you're gonna like go out with your girlfriends or spend time with your family, they would make you feel bad for any kind of time that you would spend away from them, right? And that's just that psychological and emotional manipulation, right, that you're healing from at this time. Yeah, I'm seeing 4 swords. So, Knight of Feathers, action and focus. And 8 of Feathers, courage and solutions. I'm definitely feeling it's like, it looks like a wolf, but it's interesting because he's shape shifting in this card into a fox, right? So, and there's a feather down below. So you definitely seen a lot of signs from your angels. We're sending you signs like, turn left, get out, caution, stop, move away, these kinds of things. And I feel that you didn't have the self-confidence. Maybe you relied on this person financially or something like that. And so it took you a long time to make the decision and move forward, right? Or it could have been, if it wasn't financially, you relied on this person emotionally. So maybe they did a lot of that kind of, what's coming? The word's not coming, but it's that love bombing. Thank you so much. Love bombing, right? So they almost wanted to make you feel like they were the only person that seen the real you. They were the only person that had confidence in you, that believed in you, you know. So they tried to isolate you a lot from your family, your friends, job, relationships, that kind of thing. They just want it to be your everything. They may have even did this with your children as well. Okay. Yeah, to where they wanted you to be codependent on them, because that's how they controlled you. And I heard secretly controlled you. So they knew and they know what they were doing, but they're still having trouble admitting it to you. But I do feel like that's kind of the thing that might be hidden, that down the road. And I feel like the road is very short. It's almost like Spirit showed me, like you're driving and you turn left, and then there's this person, and they're gonna tell you, yeah, I was playing a lot of games with you. I was insecure. I see that now, but can we work on this? You know. Two of Acorns, insight and focus. So, oh yeah, here we go. Eagle Spirit coming in. Super strong. All right, so Spirit is heavily guarding you right now, helping you to come into balance, especially financially. All right, and spiritually. So you might be called, or your spirit might be called to do a lot of things that either you're not used to doing, like taking long walks, meditating, deep breathing, learning about what is codependency, learning about how your childhood wounds, you know, may have attributed to you staying so long, you know, the fear of abandonment, the fear of being alone, your own insecurities as well, right? So, but you going on that journey of balancing the scales out by releasing the negative thinking, the negative programs that kept you in codependent relationship with this person, and also kept you in that victim mentality, like I can't do better than this, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, here's the fox. Haha. Yeah, I knew it. I felt it. Like he was like shape shifting, you know? So this person definitely tried to control your actions, right? They tried to keep your focus on serving them, you know, instead of serving each other, you know, that compromise kind of thing. And they may have been even physical ideas and discipline. Page of Crystals. So I feel like what's happening now is that you're coming into your own. Like you definitely had a spiritual awakening, maybe many, right? Different tower moments that helped you just to wake up and to flip that switch on to your third eye, so that you could overcome the obstacles of the illusion of fear, right? This person definitely, I just heard like backhanded too. It was kind of like feeding you fear, you know, feeding you a lot of fear. So you're in the process of releasing that. And so with that, your communication with self is growing. Your communication with your divine feminine energy is growing. And your ability to stay focused and disciplined on, like, you know, sticking to that exercise class or routine, or I see somebody like on elliptical or something like that, you know, just kind of transmutation through fire. So that's like raising your metabolism and just getting out the residue, the stuck energy. Also, exercise helping you to increase your serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins to help you feel secure within yourself, right? It's like you're grabbing back your power, you know, through exercise. You might be looking into yoga or taking yoga classes online, or these kinds of things. You might even be doing art therapy, or maybe you're interacting with your kids more, seeing how this person kept you away from that part of your life, because they wanted to keep you isolated so they could control you, right? Control your mind. And now, but you're realizing that. And Spirit says, I need you to stop beating yourself up. Okay. So now it's really time to start working on reprogramming that subconscious mind and feeding yourself with like beautiful affirmations of, you know, one, I am beautiful, but also I am confident. I can do this. I have the power to change my life. I have the power to start over, because that's also that energy that's coming through too. Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. Yeah, beautiful. With this new beginning of you coming into prosperity too. I feel that, right? With the Ram energy, Capricorn energy coming in. I said Ram. Okay. So you're transmuting a lot of anger by doing things that you enjoy. So this person might have kept you away from doing the things you enjoy, or kept you from finding the things that you enjoy, and now you're kind of on that new journey, right? Definitely stepping into that creative force and confidence, stepping into your confidence, stepping into your creativity. So even at this time, you might be finding the energy to restart projects or restart things that you had stopped while you were with this person. Like maybe you didn't finish that degree, maybe you didn't finish that course, maybe you didn't apply for it, you know what I mean? Maybe now you're going to go and switch jobs to do something that you really enjoy. You may even be moving locations too. I'm feeling that energy. And that moving locations might be due to the separation. All right. And for some of you guys, you've already did this. Okay. So not only is it going to be like a profitable outcome, because I do feel like you may have gotten a hit, right, when you separated from this person. And that might have been a way of how they were controlling you as well, like through money. Like, I almost feel like they gave you money to get your hair done, do your nails. You know, they would give you money to go out with your friends and this and that. But meanwhile, the money that you were bringing in, it was almost as if like you had one account and it was their account and they controlled it all, you know, so you had to go through that person. Or it could be the opposite. Maybe you weren't working because they were the breadwinner, and that took away some of your power as well, because they made you feel like you had to ask them to do things, like you had to get permission. All right, so you might be healing from a father wound as well. Maybe a situation where your father wasn't in the household and your mother or a female figure was like very independent, and it almost is like you got into that because you really wanted somebody to take care of you, so you were looking for that through this person, and that might have been something that you weren't necessarily aware of, but you're coming into realization of that now. Okay, I almost feel like you might be reminiscing to the times when before this person, when you were independent. But I do feel like you might have been in and out of relationships similar to this one, but this past thing or the thing you're coming out of was like the longest, or the one that kind of cut deep is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah. Never fear, Archangel Michael is here. All right, so Archangel Michael is definitely helping you, protecting you, helping you, filling you with courage and confidence, helping you to cut away the cords and the attachments, helping you to have the strength to see the truth and accept the truth so that you can move forward into this beautiful new beginning. Yeah. High Priestess and Ten of Pentacles on the split when I just did that. Let's get a little bit more about this Knight. Yeah, so he says Knight of Feathers. So this energy of helping you to cut away the cords. Yeah, so you might be led to different videos and different things that are just helping you. Yeah, look at that. It came out double time, right? Knight of Swords. So it's the same. Knight of Feathers is the Knight of Swords in this spirit Song of Spirit deck. Let me ding the bell. And I just heard like expect fast action, fast realizations, and you taking action. So the angels are like giving you, they're feeding you strength to increase your faith in yourself, your faith in the unseen, the divine, the universe, God, whatever it is that you, that higher force that you believe in, that is pulling you toward the light, right? And you're learning that the brightest light that you could ever follow is the one within your heart. Okay. Yeah. There, look, there's the tower. Meek and mild, I just heard. So I almost feel like this person put like a mask on you, or a shadow, or like a cover on you. Like almost, they're showing me, this might be a little trigger, but it's like putting a bag over your head and there's a rope tied around the bag on your neck, and they're like pulling it, right? To where you can't breathe, you couldn't express yourself, you couldn't see through your own eyes. It was almost like you felt like you were blind, and the only person that could lead you was that person, because they had their hand on the rope, right? But what Spirit is saying is that now you recognize that you have the power to take the rope back, right? So take your power back, take it off, and then remove the bag, so that you can see through your own eyes, right? And Spirit is helping you to cut away the illusion, the fear, so that you can see through the eyes of love, the eyes of through your heart, right? So that way you are no longer led by fear of the unknown, or fear of repeating cycles, or fear of being alone, or fear of not being loved, or fear of not being wanted, accepted. So a lot of like self-judgment and criticism stuff is coming up to be released, right? Yeah, because ultimately Spirit wants you to end this kind of cycle for good, right? Spirit doesn't want you to manifest another relationship where you give all of your power away, right? And you might have pretended like you didn't, but behind closed doors, and maybe to all the people around you, they could see that you did. But now you're coming out of it. The rainbow is here, is being shown, right? So this is a miracle. This is a blessing that you've prayed for, asked for. Just show me the truth. I'm ready to see the truth. Okay. Yeah, and Spirit says, if you seek something, you shall find it, right? Yeah. So they told me to leave it reversed, okay? And this is the 5 of Wands. So that inner conflict between your mind and your heart, that's leaving you, and the universe is helping you to come into balance, right? So that you can have clear discernment, and not only clear discernment, but also so that you can, they're showing me the Hermit card, the 9, so that you could clearly reflect on all the times when you did give your power away. And it's not for you to beat yourself up, or to sulk in it, or to be in the energy of regret, or even guilt, right? Or even shame, or anything, or blame. It's for you to recognize and to say, I call my power back from that. I call my power back, and I give you your power back too, because I do feel there might have been some ways where you emotionally manipulated this person, but because they kind of had the upper hand on a lot of things, it's almost like you just kind of, you dug yourself even deeper into kind of this wound with this person, right? But now the wound is ready to be healed. Salt is being poured on it. And when salt is poured on a wound, yes, it does hurt. It is painful, but it starts the healing process. Okay. Yay! Victory, victory, victory. Okay. So this is beautiful, because again, you're taking your power back, right? And you're also, you're recognizing, you're validating yourself, and you're giving yourself that recognition. And because you're doing that, you either are, or you will be starting to see rewards for you sticking to, your intuition, and also your inner child. So there might be a lot of things where you just like, where you might be doing things, you know, going to the movies, playing arcade games, spending time with children, with your children or other children, or just doing things that light your inner child up, because this is also what you're doing, is you're healing your inner child from your childhood, and quite possibly from karmic wounding that came in with you in this lifetime as well. Yeah, and Spirit says your discipline with focusing on the things that bring you joy and exploring that realm, okay? Exploring that realm, and also allowing yourself to be illuminated by the small things, you know, baking or cleaning your house, or changing your style, or doing something different. Like you might have possibly been wearing certain clothes, or doing certain hairstyles, or getting your nails done in a certain way because this person really liked that, right? But you're tearing away from that because you're doing things that you really like now. So you will be continuing to get rewards if you stay disciplined with that self-devotion, okay? Yeah. Yay, completion. And we definitely will be bringing this upright, okay? Coming to a huge cycle completion. And so also the world card talks about travel as well. So again, moving locations, either because you had to or because you want to. But I do see that there's going to be more travel in your future. Because your aura is brightening up, your energy is, you're raising your vibration into prosperity and joy, into unconditional love, right? Releasing the comparison, the judgment, releasing envy and jealousy and that kind of thing too as well. That you're gonna have money to like do things that you want. Like he says your income is going to be supplemented. So this might be talking about alimony or something like that as well, or child support. Or it could be just talking about a new venture. I see that as well for some of you guys. Like you finally going and doing something that you wanted to do, but this person was blocking you, right? And not blocking you like physically blocking you, but it was blocking your sacral chakra from following your desires, right? So this whole like healing process is going to lead to a very beautiful ending and new beginning, right? Where you just feel balanced, aligned, joyful, and there goes the rainbow energy, right? So miracles taking place as well for you. Yeah, when one door shuts, no worries, because I will open another, right? There's always a way out. So you're also getting out of the energy, the Eight of Swords energy too, like thinking that you had no way out. Solutions are going to come to you. Seemingly things that were impossible are going to be possible now, and it's all because you're seeing things from your heart space, from love, from possibility. You know, you're also seeing your true potential as well. You know, some of you guys might actually be entering new careers and that kind of a thing. And it might be starting, you know, like you taking a course, a certification course, or you just starting to learn about something, opening yourself up to new avenues, new channels, right? And also he says, what doesn't serve you must go. So you're seeing that and learning that. So you might find that some of your friend groups and things like that, you're going to be leaving behind as well. There might have been somebody really close to you who kind of may have had some kind of relations with your partner that we're not sanctioned, is his way of saying it like that. We don't want to really put anybody out there, but it could have been something like that, and you're realizing that that's why this person was always on their side, because they were secretly in love with your partner, or actually seeing your partner, or something like that. You know, I feel like that might be confirmation for somebody out there. like maybe you weren't sure or what it is, but you're like, that person just doesn't sit right with me, and I'm just going to keep my distance as I go through this transformation. And that's part of the reason why your spirit is telling you that they're not on your team, and quite possibly they never really were, you know, because they just wanted what you had. All right. Or want what you have as well, you know. Energy vampire, I just heard. Yeah, and he said flip it. So on the bottom is the star, okay? You standing in your power. You standing, that was the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom too. You standing in your power, you opening and receiving that healing that you have been asking for to move forward. And also hope being restored. You believing that your life is going to be better after this, you know, and also taking it from, taking it from the future and putting it into the present, and you saying, my life is better right now. Today is better right now. I'm in a better position mentally, emotionally, you know, than I was when I was with this person. So that's another thing that's going to be coming back, because sometimes, you know, with the full moon, manifestations come up, and there might be a reconciliation possible coming up, and spirit wants to remind you of who you are now and who you were with this person, and let your heart lead you. Okay. Yeah. What is this saying? He's saying something like, what is it? Is it like a zebra doesn't change its stripes? That kind of a thing? Is what he's saying. I just realized that this, I'm going to not mess with it. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah. So let's see what's coming for you as well. What's some last messages, Spirit? Yeah, so this focus and discipline is going to be important, okay? Setting your intention, and do like segment intending. So you might want to look that up, but basically it's where you set your intention for what you want to experience in that next moment. You know, I feel focused and disciplined. I'm devoted to growing the love within me, and I'm going to do things today to bring more love and joy inside of my heart, you know, inside of my mind. And then the universe, spirit, God will bring those things into you. All right, those opportunities, even if they're small opportunities, like I don't know, he keeps bringing this up, like turn left. So I feel like you might be really clairaudient, okay, where spirit speaks to you, and now your intuition, it's going to get louder, and it's like, you know, take that left, and you turn that left, and it happens to be a park, and maybe it has like a swing there or something like that, and spirit's like, park, go on the swing, you know, and you're just gonna go swing. So it could be little things like this, like just you being present in the moment, and you not being afraid to experience joy, even in ways that seem very small, but they're very big for your spirit. Okay. Impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. Yeah. So in this card, what I noticed was the squirrel and the acorn, and the squirrel has the acorn, and there's this path that's coming, and the squirrel is sitting on the grass and is like, I'm not going to take that path because there's a huge big wall there, right? How am I going to get over that obstacle? How am I going to go through that? So I'm just going to stay where I'm comfortable, where there's food and where I just feel comfortable, right? And so this is like that crossroads moment where you decide to say, no, I'm going to go over to this path, and I know that Spirit is going to make a way for me, because this wall is representing the fears that you were afraid to face before. And what you're going to do is you're going to go over there, and there could be a lot of things. Your wall of Jericho could crumble and fall, and then the path opens up. Or Spirit, all of a sudden there's a door there, right, that you didn't see before. Or maybe you walk over, listen, to the left, right, and there's a door for you. Okay, so what's this? To the left, to the left. Is it Beyonce? Is it Beyonce or is it Destiny's Child song? Please don't touch. I can't. I'm not getting the whole song, but definitely, you can look up the lyrics. To the left, and it should come up. I think it's. I feel like it's Destiny's Child. All right, and there's going to be some illumination in that for you, and it might even possibly be describing what you need to do or what you have done. Okay. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. So with this purification, I feel your crown energy really needs to be cleansed, as well as your like attachments, okay, to the past, attachments to guilt. I feel you're holding there. You're definitely holding a lot of guilt. All right. And so rooting, spending time in water, by water is going to help. Buying yourself roses is going to be beautiful for you as well. There's the dragonfly too. There's the awakening. Look at there, right over the tower moment. So one nice thing that you can do is active self-love is just buy yourself like a flower once a week, and it's just for you to just remind yourself of the beauty within and how beautiful you are, right? And that you are blooming, you're growing past this. Also, if you want to look up the meaning of lily pad, the spiritual meaning of the lily pad, though, like there's difference. There's like lily the flower, and then there's the lily pad. All right, and I feel like it's also representing the leap, the jump that either you have to do or that you are doing. Okay. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Okay, so a lot of time maybe spending just with yourself, just relaxing, watching the clouds, watching the sun, maybe sitting by the lake or the water or a waterfall. If you can sit on sand or grass, that would be awesome too, because it's just going to help to ground you. The lotus is here representing that root chakra energy, and you staying grounded and in your body, and saying that, it's safe for me to feel, it's safe for me to move forward. It's safe for me to take action as well, because you may have had a lot of indecisive moments, and that's only because you're healing your solar plexus as well. Okay, and that is you reclaiming your power. Your willpower is returning. And transformation, Phoenix energy, yep, okay. A fresh new way of living emerges. All right, so this again confirmation that if you want to make a move, it's a definite yes on that one. If you have moved and you're doubting, like if this was the right thing for me to do, whether it's like a physical location or just ending the relationship, Spirit is confirming that was a yes too. Okay. A fresh new way of living emerges. Like, you're going to feel free. If you don't already feel free, you're going to feel free. You're going to feel like, okay, this is my Phoenix moment. We definitely have many Phoenix moments throughout our journey, okay? But this one is, you're going to feel reborn. And that Phoenix energy also is fire energy, solar plexus energy. Again, you transmutation by fire. So a lot of like, if you're into it, a burning bowl ritual, you know, to release this person or release the things, you know, everything that bothered you or everything that you needed to reflect on, you can write that in a journal, or you can just write it on pieces of paper, or you can write a letter to this person, mini letters to this person, and then you can burn them afterwards. And I actually would put it into some kind of water, you know, earthly water, so a river, a lake, a waterfall, something like that, an ocean, that kind of a thing, to give it to the goddesses of the water. And that will further help you to cleanse your emotional body as well. Remember, the sacral chakra is your water chakra. I think we were talking about this combination of water and fire coming in. Beautiful. Okay. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. Okay, so another confirmation that a new journey is here, and that you will be traveling, maybe traveling over water, so maybe flying somewhere, or traveling, you know, on a boat, or something like this, but something new and fresh. And also even just taking a car ride to someplace new, and just allowing spirit to lead you, or waterfall hikes. I absolutely love those kind of things. But you can even just driving to, you know, I wouldn't say a nearby town, but you can do that, you know, just drive, like, you know, the long way, but definitely driving somewhere that you've never been before, or taking a different route of how you used to get somewhere, and just taking the long way is also going to be something that will help you to accelerate this particular journey, right? It'll help you do that quantum leap, and it will help you really jump on that timeline that is going to bring you this beautiful happiness and freedom and joy. Yeah. I'm hearing like miracles are pouring into my life. Everything around me is blessed, right? There's also the watermelon that's sticking out to me in here, so that might be something you want to eat. That's going to help you stay grounded, help you when you're grounded. All of this stuff that's coming up, it helps you to just release it to the earth, to be neutralized and let go, right? You don't have to hold on to any of that pain, or that emotional pain, the mental pain, or that victimhood, right? So it's going to help you to release the blocks. And also driving, taking long car drives, you know, like even just an hour away or something like that, or even further, because I kind of feel like you need that, is very grounding in itself as well. So there'll be a lot of healing and clearing and letting go and releasing, but also filling yourself back up with the beautiful love of spirit. All right, is going to happen when you take like long car rides. Yeah, it's like just to clear your mind, you know, looking at the countryside and looking at like trees and you know, vistas, and looking at mountains and looking at the sky, and all of that. You know, even highway driving is very clearing as well. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it gave you some kind of comfort or confirmation. Yeah. Also, okay, yeah, I'm hearing that too, like salt baths and that kind of thing will also help as you're going through this. And just remember to, when you're going through any kind of transition and you're releasing something, make sure you're just filling yourself up with self-love, devoted activities, spending time with people you love, doing things that make you laugh, you know, things that are happy for you, things that just fill you with happiness and joy, you know. taking up a new craft, these kinds of things will help to refuel you, replenish you, you know? Yeah. All right. Thank you so very much. It was my honor to read for you, to channel the messages for you. And thank you. Namaste, everyone.